Okay, what we're going to do here today is checking out if they have finally fixed the AssettoCorsa Competizione multiplayer. Because beforehand, when they released the PS5 version update just a couple weeks, about a week or so before Gran Turismo 7 came out, I thought, oh, this is great, I'll get into this for a week and check out some of the multiplayer. But the multiplayer was broken because you could not race, basically, because when you did the race, it wasn't counting any laps. I was doing 5 laps and it was still saying 0 laps. So let's see if they've actually fixed the multiplayer. So I'm going to drive to Mercedes. Let's go and see. What track are we going to? Hungary. Not raced here for a while. We're going to see if this goes. So in qualifying, so hopefully it will register. Even in qualifying, I don't think it was registering laps. So let's see. Make sure voice chat's off so people don't get annoyed by me talking. I haven't driven Hungary for a long time. So let's see if they've actually finished the multiplayer. Bear with me, I'm a bit rusty with this game. The physics is so different to Gran Turismo 7. Much less forgiving in this. My main aim is to see if it counts laps. If it wasn't, for me. So let's see. With about 5 minutes left in qualifying, and then we'll get to see the race. See if it actually counts the laps. I'm going to go wide there. Not going to do the whole way, so I'm basically just going to do a lap or two to see if it actually starts counting laps. Really isn't easy that when you jump from one sim into another. You're jumping from Gran Turismo 7 into this. I've got a feeling jumping into Gran Turismo 7 after playing this will be easier. But jumping into this after playing a lot of Gran Turismo 7 is a bit harder. So I'm definitely not going to be seeing anything times a lot, nowhere near. Hey, look at that! It says lap 1. It would sit on normally just 0, so it doesn't matter how many laps it is. That's promising. It's counted a lap. It might actually be fixed. That's a good sign. I will go into the race just to make sure it works there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Really got nowhere near the apex in that corner. At least they kept it on the grey stuff that time. Or the black stuff as they call it. Having jumped out of the GR3 Mercedes GT into this GT, GT3 in this game, you really did feel the difference. So the force feedback's not working properly. I'm finding that actually happens quite a lot on the PS5. I have to unplug the steering wheel. So between this lap, I'll go back into pits, and I'll unplug and plug back in my wheel. I'll finish this lap.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
I'm just gonna unplug briefly, plug back in. We're back, yeah. Oh, that's better. Yep, I've got proper feedback now. Got the vibration. So I've got the G923, which has that kind of, they call it, true force. This has this kind of like little rumble. Then as we accelerate it, it speeds up. Oh, that's better. But it did register 2 laps there. That's good. Then someone's definitely going to beat me. I'm not going to start a hole in this, am I? Hope not. I'm taking out the first corner. Actually, I got the apex that time. Okay, I'm the only person that set a time. Oh, you can hear the steering wheel having a bit of a... Okay, so now we have this. This is a bit annoying. Everyone has to sit here, wait for a minute and 15 seconds. Just can't do anything. You can check your time, just you check your setup. I suppose it's just making sure you've got time for that. But you have to sit here and just wait. One person watching, g'day to whoever's watching this video. We're going to see if multiplayer is fixed and that it actually starts counting down the time. Exciting times. Forgotten how much different this game is to drive than Gran Turismo 7. So in about, I think it's the 30 seconds ago, it will actually let me get into the car. So we'll just sit here. Okay, 30. That now comes available and we can now sit in the car for another 30 seconds. Got a car beside me. Can't look backwards. Got a mirror. Hello. Let's see how this goes. I really don't know.
Go in double file.
Can we go? What's on the throttle?
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
I'll probably get pinged for jumping the start.
Green light, show them where you go. Car on the left, clear on the left.
Gonna let them go.
Car on the left, clear on the left.
These put in the wall, and then just give it a nod, not knowing I'm there. So one thing, this game sounds so much better than Gran Turismo, and you hear everything. You hear the people streets, you hear the dirt flipping up, and rocks and all that other thing. You just feel definitely more immersive when it comes to sound. The engine note, Again, I'm not very fast because I haven't really driven this game much. And this track. Now we'll count the lap when we go over the start finish line. We'll count the lap. Yes! We've got one lap, and I see, mate, I'm going to go one more lap to see if that gets to 2. The signs there are great that we may finally actually be able to do some racing, because before it just sat there on 0. A bit disappointing it took them nearly 3 weeks, nearly a month to fix that though. I think they're too busy working on new DLC coming out for the PC version. When they announced this, they said it was going to be on par with the development of PC version. Yet PC version's on version 1.8. This is only on version 1.7. Hasn't got the new tyre model. PC version's getting this new DLC, where again the console version's getting left behind. They're not developing anything for the Xbox or the PS4 version, only for PS5 and Xbox Series X. But again, it seems like the console version's being left behind already from the PC version. So instead of just concentrating on getting the PC version done, they should be working on firstly getting the console version equal with the PC version. The other thing that's annoying about this game is the replays is only like 2 laps. You only get 2 laps. Where Gran Turismo 7 you can watch the whole race. Whole race. Doesn't matter how long the race is, you get the whole race to watch. So what is it? The guy in front just disappeared. The guy behind me is 3 seconds behind. I might just finish this race. Why not? It's only 5 minutes to go. Worst I can do is finish 3rd. Still on the podium. Oh, the guy is now 15 seconds behind, so he must have crashed again.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
We're halfway through then. Thank you, pit guy. I can feel the rear going around there. When that does happen, it's more, I must say, it is actually more controllable, more catchy. It feels like when Gran Turismo 7, when the rear starts going out, there's nothing you can do to catch it. It will just go and you spin. Actually, one of the things I hated about Forza Motorsport, as soon as the rear end started going out, sometimes the rear end would start going out even though you've not really touched the throttle or anything, and it was like you were gone. It was too loose. And I do think some of the sims nowadays are a little bit too much on the loose side of things. Yeah, so much better with the force feedback. Just need a lot more time playing the game to get my confidence back around these corners. And to know the track is hungry, don't know too well within racing on it. My lap times seem to be slowly getting better each lap. It's good. Well, at the moment I'm about a second up on my previous lap. Or my fastest lap, I don't know if my previous lap was my fastest lap. Whoa. What a mean, but I got really loose out of that corner, so only 600 fast left
What a mean, this is me, your Russell best.
Yeah, we'll finish this race. I've now done 4 laps, so yes, it does seem that multiplayer definitely has been fixed so far. If they can fix the other drivers, I don't know. Maybe they need to actually have a feature where it has auto drive until the actual, like Gran Turismo, until you actually start the race. Because some of the videos I've seen, there's a lot of people getting confused with how the whole start system goes. We saw how it worked a little bit at the start, that you got this little green block and you stay in there. Then you have to stay below 70 until the lights go green. Again, this is a sim, this is a full-on sim, this game. This is not a arcadey racing game, which Gran Turismo really is. It's definitely got sim elements, but it's still an arcade game.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
I think if you got a PS5, then definitely worth having this game, and you love sim racing. Do not get this if you haven't got a wheel though, so I think this game is for those who are serious about their sim racing. You got a serious rig. I've got a real stand that I use. I just use a normal dining room type chair, but I need a proper chair. But yeah, the stand I use is definitely much better for holding the steering wheel steady. You get this nice little vibration that comes through the wheel and it goes through the stand. So you even get that on your foot. So it feels like you're in a car. It looks like we're going to finish second in this race unless I make a mistake. Commentators curse, as they say. We're up on our time at the moment, nearly a second faster. Down to about half a second faster. Let's see, can I do my fastest lap?
The leader has finished the race.
The leader has finished. I think it'll let me finish this lap. I'm no longer fast. I've got to slow down a bit there, so I'm no longer on my fastest lap. See, it's got a little bit darker as the sun. This game does have night-day effects, and rain. It actually has really good rain effects. It's not like Gran Turismo, which is only on select track. It can happen in this game on any track.
Excellent job there, P2. Well managed. Bring it back home safely.
Hey, look at that, and my safety rating went up by 1. That's good. That's working too, because there's some people saying that wasn't even working. That's the guy that was in second place. Hello! And this is what I see. So in the replay, look, we're already on lap. What was it? 5 going on to lap 6. So it only really gives you 1 lap. So that's a bit of a pity. And there's a bit of can you see that? There's a little bit of stutter in the replay. So it's still not the most optimised game, I don't think. Hopefully they improve it. So you'll be waiting a long time for that, because it took them a long time to even just get the multiplayer fixed. So there you go. So yes, as we can see here, multiplayer is definitely fixed. Thanks for watching, guys.